beautiful state of Pennsylvania, we know that children are the future. So why did Congressman Chuck Warner vote on a bill that slashed funding for public school systems in half? Do you really want him when he comes to you kids? These are the facts, you decide.
This message brought to you by Democrats of Pennsylvania.
Nothing is more important than educating our children. Senator Cellini claims that if elected, she will improve our state's public education system. But do you really want someone who homeschooled her own son to make decisions for your kids who go to normal school? I didn't think so. These are the facts. You decide.
This message provided by Citizens for Chuck Warner.
Congressman Chuck Warner seems to have a problem with the way I'm raising my son. But all three of Warner's kids are seeing doctors because they're obese. How do you expect him to trim the fat from our budget when he can't even trim it from his own kids? These are the facts. You decide.
Now, you may have heard Senator Cellini's recent claims about my children, but her son drives a Toyota. Does he even support our troops? And why does she only have one son? Maybe she had an abortion. These are the facts. You decide.
Congressman Chuck Warner likes to criticize my life choices, but he recently got kicked out of his house for cheating on his wife. How is he going to give a state address if he doesn't even have an address? I'll let you decide.
Senator Cellini's full name is Susan Cellini. Sue Cellini. Mussolini. These are the facts. You decide.
Chuck Hussein Warner has been heard making comments about my name. When Hussein was a teenager, he got a part-time job as a babysitter. Babysitter. Sitter. Hitler. These are the facts. You decide.
Mussolini has gone on record saying that she doesn't care for Tyler Perry films. Racist? Maybe. Yeah. And has anyone ever seen her birth certificate? Maybe she's from North Korea. These are the facts. You decide.
Congressman Chuck Warner had an experimental phase in college. We need someone who's bipartisan, not bi and partisan.
Senator Cellini seems to think it is all right to reveal things that were told to her in confidence.
Chuck Warner seems to know a lot about keeping promises for someone who cheated throughout an entire relationship. He is emotionally unavailable and incapable of loving another human being.
Well, Senator Cellini is incapable of having an orgasm.
Well, maybe that's not completely her fault. Maybe Congressman Chuck Warner is incapable of finding a clitoris. These are the facts. You decide.
Tired of partisan bickering? Ready for Hillary? We sure are. This message funded by Citizens for Hillary Swank.